And thank you. Joining us now to elaborate on the story, Democratic strategist Kelly Hyman and former Louisiana Congressman John Fleming. John, is Ilhan Omar a little problem or a big problem?
Well, thanks, Bob. She is a big problem and has been since she was elected. She's clearly an anti-Semite, and she is drawing the Democrat Party away from its support for Israel and towards anti-Semitic comments, positions politically. And this really sets a very bad standard going forward. And she should be removed from these committees. Remember that Representative Marjorie Greene was voted out of all of her committee positions, and 11 Republicans supported that. And yet you see Nancy Pelosi still backstopping Omar, even in spite of everything she's doing that's anti-Semitic.
Kelly, do you think that she is a security risk? Should she be removed from the committee?
I think ultimately, first and foremost, it's up to the people, her constituents in her district, whether they approve of her or not, to get out and vote and let their voice be heard and decide whether they want her, because she represents the people of her great state. And so I think it's important for them to do that as well. But as someone that is a Democrat, I think ultimately it would be up to Congress. And if they make a determination that she feels that they should be off the committee, then ultimately it's their decision. And if the voters are not happy with that either way, then they can vote in the upcoming election accordingly based on what they feel if she's representing her constituents. House
Speaker Nancy Pelosi had this to say about the controversy regarding Omar. Drawing false equivalencies between democracies and like the U.S., democracies like the U.S. and Israel, and groups that engage in terrorism like Hamas and the Taliban foments prejudice and undermines progress towards a future of peace and security for all. John, what do you think?
Well, I just think Pelosi is papering over these comments. Look, Omar has been making these comments since she came into office 2 or 3 years ago. She continues to do them. She will continue out in the future. I don't know how much the Democratic Party can tolerate of this. And once again, it's very hypocritical to, again, give her support, which Pelosi, in essence, did at the end of the day, said she supported her, I guess, on a free speech basis or something.
Right.
And remember, yes, her district probably does support her and won't vote her out, despite the fact she's anti-Semitic, but that's the nature of her district. But she's also representing the American people, and we're solidly backers of Israel.
All right. Sorry we're out of time at this point. Kelly Hyman, John Fleming, thank you so much. Coming up, we'll have more of American Agenda after the break.